Anyway, well, welcome, Bruce. Good to see you here. I'm excited to have you on my Zoom call with me.
Thanks, Rich.
Looking forward to having you up in Spokane.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being there.
But you've been a friend of professional photographers of Washington for some time. I know
I spoke at Western States back in 2015. Yeah,
right.
But that's the only other time I've spoken at PPW. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been lucky enough to get to hear you speak before, and you did a great job last time.
Well, thanks. Yeah.
I wanted to, for those who don't know you, Bruce, I wanted to talk a little bit about the kind of photography you do, your business in general. I know you do quite a bit of different stuff, but primarily around, you do a lot of high school seniors and families and things like that. But tell me a little bit more about your business.
Yeah, probably about 50% or close as high school seniors. I do a special marketing thing to get them in. Most photographers have given up on seniors, which is really unfortunate because to me it's highly profitable market and a lot of fun, more fun than anything else that I do, I think. And then about 35, 40% are family portraits, probably 10% are headshots, another 5% are miscellaneous things.
That is great, Bruce. So it sounds to me like you and I have a lot in common in that regard. I do mostly families and I do quite a few seniors, but we're almost kind of a flip-flop from each other on that. So, great.
Now, families make a lot of money, but they're not as much fun, I don't think. But anyway.
And then you do, I know you do both indoor, outdoor. You have a nice studio, right?
Yeah, but no, people, I would assume the same in Washington, that people aren't into indoor stuff very much anymore. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Certainly headshots, obviously, but seniors sure don't want to be inside.
They want to be out and about and
they do, yeah.
Different places and there's a lot of it.
And most families, I'll either go to I'm photographing inside their home, depends on the weather, or at a park or outside their home or some other special place. Yeah.
That's for sure. So now, how long have you been in business? What got you into the business, I guess, is the first thing.
I was in the military, bought a camera and overseas, and people decided your photographs look different, and so I started in time after I got out of the military, started selling to calendars, greeting cards, that type of thing, books. But I realized it was going to be tough to make a living that way. That was film days, let alone now.
Oh yeah.
And I photographed a wedding, and I liked that, and just kind of grew from there. So I've been doing it full time for 35 years now.
Wow, 35 years in the business.
Yeah.
And so you started out in the old film days. Was it like a 35 millimeter camera that you started with?
I started off with that. Then I actually had for the scenic side, a speed graphic 4x5, but then I ended up going to RB for portraits and that type of thing. Yeah.
Wow, that is great. That is so neat.
It's like a whole nother world.
It really is. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. So much easier today.
You know, I really pine for the old days of getting out the 4x5 and everything, but right. I get it out, I put the rail up, I get everything going, and then I go, oh my gosh, this is a ton of work. Where's my digital camera?
Yeah, my vision isn't that good anymore anyway.
Trying to see that through that ground glass and try to figure out
exactly, especially when you're off a tripod. Good luck with that, man.
Yeah, I get all nostalgic, and then I go, wait, that's not. So now you're coming to Spokane to speak to us. I'm so excited to have you with us.
Well, thanks, Rich. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being there. I've got some good ideas to share with your members. So mostly marketing, because I think that's, we always certainly learn how to have our photography be better. I think that's important. But the fact is, if we don't get clients, we can't make a living. So that's the whole thing, and that's where marketing becomes really key and important.
That is so true, right? I think that seems to be the number one thing. A lot of people think, build it and they'll come. And in our industry, it's just like any other industry. Unfortunately, you can starve as an artist if you don't ever make any phone calls or go out and look for business.
I've known a lot of great photographers have gone out of business because their business skills are lacking, and I don't know too many great business people that have gone out of business. So,
Well, and especially it seems to me like in the senior market, which is so competitive, and every year it's a new year, right?
Yep.
So you're definitely doing something right.
Yeah, I've got 20 models this class of 2020. I had 25 last year. So with the unique marketing thing that I do that gets them, I'll probably talk about, well, I will talk about that at the convention and how I'm getting the seniors in the first place.
That is so great. And in a time when people are just starving to figure out how to do that, I think that's just a perfect thing to be talking about.
Yep. It does take work, nothing in
Oh yeah,
life is easy. And if it is, then it's not worth doing most of the time.
that's for sure. In Spokane, I know we're going to have all different kinds of levels of people who were, as you've already spoken to us before in the States when we hosted it. I know there's some people out there who are fairly new to the association and things like that, and people who maybe are just walking in off the street and they're going to come in and sign up for the day to come watch.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that it's something that they can really use. They're going to be able to just walk out the door and say, "Wow, this is something I can just take right back to my."
It's really true. This is the program I give is applicable to someone who's been in business 6 months or 25, 30 years. Yeah.
That is so great.
And it's important for me when I go to seminars, I want stuff I can walk away with. It's nice to feel good about a program or something, but that might inspire you, but ultimately you need to find ways on how I can save money or make money ultimately. So that's what I'm hoping to do when I come up there, is to help people, give them a direction to do that. I do go over pricing because that's really important too, because if you get the clients and you're having a great session and you've got beautiful images, but you're underselling yourself, again, you're leaving money on the table, not on the table. So that's a key part of my program too.
Yep. And that's so true. Well, you're going to be giving some people some really great nuts and bolts and things that they can actually walk away with. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Bruce. Thanks for coming up and spending the time with us. We're so looking forward to it.
Sure, Rich. I'll be looking forward to being there. And I have about $2,000 worth of giveaway stuff too. So
that's great.
Kind of my program for that even. So
that makes people extremely happy too. So well, guys,
on Pro Select and White House. So and other places.
I was gonna say now so yeah, Pro Select is I take it you use them, and
yeah.
I don't know how I survived without it.
Exactly. Well, I don't think you can survive very well without it, really. Yeah,
so
I do go over that a little bit. It's hard to capture everything in a short program, but I'll do my best.
Oh, that's so great. Well, once again, I want to just thank you, Bruce, for coming up and spending the time with us, and I know people will be out there looking for you, and I just really appreciate your willingness to come and spend the time up here.
Well, I'm looking forward to helping people. So
thanks so much, Bruce.
All right, thanks.